Hi, I'm Maria and welcome to Maria's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you a recipe from our All Pueblo Reads author, Yodam Ottolenghi, and it's called Ottolenghi the Cookbook. Now the flavor, the one that's called Flavor that he's written is our All Pueblo Reads book, but I wanted to show you that we have other books of his in our collection, and this is one of them. And this is actually the dish that I'm going to be making today, and it's just going to be smaller. So we are going to do sweet potato galettes. And for sweet potato galettes, they recommend you get 3 sweet potatoes, 9 ounces of puff pastry, and then there's a recipe on how to make puff pastry in the book if you want to do that. And then 1 free range egg, lightly beaten, 6 tablespoons of sour cream, 2.5 tablespoons of aged goat cheese, 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds, 1 medium hot chili finely chopped, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 clove garlic crushed, and 2 tablespoons chopped flat leaf parsley, coarse sea salt, and freshly ground pepper. So you're going to have the oven starting at 400 degrees, and you're going to bake your sweet potatoes in their skins for like 35 to 45 minutes. You don't want to cook them all the way, just until they're kind of like partially cooked, and then you're going to, once you can handle them when you pull them out, then you're going to peel your sweet potatoes, and then you are going to slice them kind of thin. And so that's what I have here. I have my sweet potato roasted, and then I went ahead and peeled them and chopped them up, sliced them up. And so this is where I have the puff pastry. And so what they recommend in the book is for you to roll out your puff pastry, and you want to get it pretty thin. As thin as you can. They said to get it to be about 2 millimeters thick. And then once you have that pastry, and the thing with pastry dough is you want to not handle it too much, because you want to try to keep it as cold as possible. And so once you roll them out, what you're going to do is you're going to cut that sheet into 4 rectangles, and that's what I have here. And then it recommends that you prick them with a fork all over. So that's what I'm doing. With this one, I'm going to go ahead and just prick it completely. And then after you do that with all of your 4 rectangles, you're going to put them on a sheet with parchment paper and put them back in the refrigerator for about half an hour. And that's so that it stays nice and cold. But I'm going to go ahead and show you. Once you do that, you're going to pull your sheet out, right? And then here's my thing. And I'm going to go ahead and brush my entire sheet with an egg wash. And they say to go ahead and just cover the whole area. You can kind of see it a little better now that the egg wash is on there. And then you're going to get some sour cream. And with the sour cream, you're just going to go ahead and cover your entire little piece of dough. And it says to leave the edges without anything. So not all the way to the edge. And then you're going to take your sweet potatoes and just not all the way to the edge of the dish. And then go ahead and stack them on top of each other. And now you're going to want to put a little bit of chili on there. Now in the recipe, it didn't say what kind of chili. And so what I did notice is it looked like it was red chili, but I went ahead and I decided to go ahead and just use some Pueblo chili and put that on top. So I've got my Pueblo chili on top of that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and on top of that put my pumpkin seeds on top of that. And then once you have that, I'm going to go ahead and put this down. You need your goat cheese. And you're going to crumble your goat cheese on top. And so that's what I'm going to do. You crumble your goat cheese. And then once you do that, you're going to go ahead and just put some salt and pepper on it. And then you're going to put it in the oven. And remember, the oven's been cooking for like about, been heating up for a while, and it's about 400 degrees. So you're going to bake it for 20 to 25 minutes. I needed it for about 25 minutes because you want the bottom of your little galette to be kind of brown. So I went ahead and did that for about 25 minutes, and you can just like lift it up and check it. And then once you pull them out, then you're going to put in your olive oil in a little dish, and that's what I have here. So I have my olive oil in here, and then that crushed garlic that you had to come up with, you're going to go ahead and put that into your dish. And then here is your parsley, and you're going to mix that with the garlic, with the olive oil, and with some salt and pepper. So you've pulled your galettes out of the oven. You have this little mixture that you're going to just brush on top of your galette. And so once you do that, this is what it's going to look like. And there it is. You can see the parsley, you can see the pumpkin seeds, the garlic, the goat cheese, and your sweet potatoes. And you don't really see the sour cream underneath, but you can definitely taste it. This is a really fun dish to make, fun to eat. And you know, they have other recipes of different types of galettes that you can add and make with the same kind of concept. So I hope you are willing to try a sweet potato galette, and then maybe try some of his other recipes, because the flavors that he puts together are truly magical, and you will really enjoy this. The kitchen smells amazing, and if you saw the live Facebook, you saw the lime and coconut potato gratin, and that was amazing as well. So I hope you enjoy your time in the kitchen with Ottolenghi. Thank you.